Hello and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto Online video, and in this video we're going to be looking at the last section of the gameplay trailer that we received a few weeks ago. I'm going to be pausing it, rewinding it and zooming in some bits on the trailer which you might have missed, because it was a really short clip which was placed right at the end of the trailer just to keep the fans going until an official kind of trailer or announcement is made about the service or about the feature. Grand Theft Auto Online is going to be coming out alongside Grand Theft Auto 5, but however it's being branded as its own kind of Grand Theft Auto Online. And just by the short clip that we have here with the masses of cars, the helicopters, the planes, it looks pretty cool. Again, this is all we've got at the moment on this at the time of me making the video. I know we're only a week or so away until we get more info, so if this isn't enough, tune back in a week or so and we'll have another video out where we look at all the information about Grand Theft Auto Online. Now personally, I expect it to take a similar format to Grand Theft Auto 4 Online. However, they're going to beef it up in some way. The fact that this is a whole world sort of huge free roam, what it looks like. There's two helicopters which you saw just fly past the building, and actually what you saw in the trailer was the character pitched in a house and then walking into the house and then looking out the window, and then looking out the window, this is what you can see. You know, you can see the cars on the ground, you can see the helicopters in the air, and then there's not just that section, there's the whole kind of left hand side of the map which you can also see. On the left there's more cars there, and it reminded me a lot of the Crew or I think it is the Crew, where they kind of zoomed out and showed the different groups and cars having races, and perhaps that's what it is. Perhaps there's groups having races. You know, you can see two groups of two kind of racing down one road and another group of two racing down another road. But yeah, I don't know. Another thing to note is that underneath the gamer tag there is a bar which is kind of half shaded in, half white, half grey, and this kind of displays the same on the people in the plane, which you can see in the background of the image, the two on the helicopter, then there's the three cars. There's a similar kind of length of bar, if you get what I mean. They're not varying, so it can't be anything like health or armour or anything. I don't know. I actually don't know what it is, but it just appeared to me, and it appears on all the cars, and I don't think there's one which is actually any smaller, you know, because if it was health, there's bound to be one person who's been shot one too many times and who's lost a bit of health in the running. But yeah, that isn't the case, so I still don't know what that is, but that's just one thing to note when looking at this short clip. And I am fast forwarding and rewinding it just so you can see that is a little bird that flies past. I know they're incorporating a hell of a lot more aircraft, because quite a few people do like to fly aircraft in games such as Grand Theft Auto. I know I personally do. I know there's jets. You can see that one jet. Just as the character watching, you can see that jet in the background flying in all on its lonesome, and then the two helicopters, and that's when you start to see all of the cars as well that are in this map. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if there is a free-for-all mode. After all, Grand Theft Auto is renowned for single-player free-for-all and just participating in missions which form up the storyline. And again, you can see another jet there flying in. I believe that will be a different jet. So there's two types of jets, or two types of airplanes. Then there's the two types of helicopters as well. So I'm just zooming into the left-hand section of the map. You know, I talked about the right-hand side. You can see these bars in more detail. Underneath the gamer tags are all developer gamer tags. It's usually what developers do when they're showing trailers. There's GTA V Dev 1 and so forth. So you can see there it is entirely not limited to the air. You're not even limited or restricted in wherever you go. You can do whatever you want, and that's why I think this is showing off this free-for-all or free roam game mode. Grand Theft Auto also likes to spice it up by introducing other game modes, we know that. However, let's just zoom into the bottom left hand side of the map, which might tell us a little bit more about this. This makes me think that this mode that we're seeing played out now is every game mode that we've seen in other games. So there's race, there's free-for-all, all brought together in one game mode. So the white dots, I'm guessing, are the players, and you can also see what looks to be a race flag. There's two race flags. Whether the race flag in the bottom left hand corner of the minimap is linked with that image of the car, I don't know, because that looks to be a start and a finish race flag, and that's where if you're wanting to have a race, you can go there and you can race people in there. And there is a number of dots which makes me believe, and there's a little pointer which might be pointing as to where they are going or heading in that direction. There's also the star, which I don't know what that is. Perhaps that's something that a player can choose to put on their minimap just to favourite a location or a waypoint. And then as well there is a parachute. Now parachutes this could be a pickup. You know how we have weapons displayed on the map. There is no weapons, handgun locations on the map. Because again we are looking out of a building, so I don't know where that comes in, but there is a parachute which is located on the bottom half of the map, and again you can see the health bar. You can see what looks to be, I reckon, is the stamina bar. And if we look back to San Andreas, if you I think it was in the single player element of the game, if you did weights or went to the gym a lot, your stamina would go up and you'd be able to do more kind of running and sprint for longer and such. So if that carried over into multiplayer or Grand Theft Auto Online, that would be pretty neat as well. But as we zoom out, you can see just a whole perspective of this, and we were just zooming into the mini map there. And again, it has changed from a circle map to a square map. That's one thing to note as well. But as for what the other thing is, I'm just guessing with the star, and I don't know. I do reckon the flags, the race flags, are linked with the icon next to them, so I reckon one will be a start race flag and the other will be a end race flag. So it makes me think that there's going to be these huge multiplayer lobbies where players can come in and do a variety of different game modes, whatever they want to do. But again, those will always be ruined by people who want to kill loads of people. They always are in games like this. But anyway, that rounds up this video. Hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope you're all stoked for Grand Theft Auto Online, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've tried to make it as easy to figure out what I'm talking about as possible. So yeah, so thank you for watching. We're only days or weeks away from Grand Theft Auto 5. Actually, it's coming out on September the 17th, but also we're only days on, perhaps a week away from getting some stone hard concrete information about Grand Theft Auto Online. So thank you for watching anyway. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next video.